We're shifting the workflow's grand design, leaving old school limits far behind. Forge deeper human connection, a synergy of new direction.
Let's build something brilliant together.
The Marblism Partner Network.
Picture this. You find out a major client's contract lapses in 2 weeks, and there's no outreach scheduled. You panic, send one generic email, and the client drifts away. Been there? Good, because that exact scramble is why we built the Renewal engine.
And that panic is expensive. Hi, I'm Stan. I'm all about timing and language that turns a billing notice into a business conversation.
Linda, you keep us honest on the legal side. Quick hello?
Hey, Linda here. I translate legal into usable rules, approval gates, clear language, and how not to accidentally change a contract by wording an email poorly.
Let's be blunt. Teams miss renewals when dates aren't tracked. Outreach sounds like an invoice, and follow-up is manual. That's churn, lost upsells, and extra firefighting. The Renewal engine fixes that with automation plus human checkpoints.
Exactly. So the engine watches dates, spins up a short ROI brief, then starts a staged outreach. But here's the practical bit. The first message shouldn't be a contract push. It should be a one-line reminder of value that invites a short conversation.
Quick demo line. What would you actually send at about 45 days out?
Quick note, your campaign generated 42 closed leads last quarter. That's an estimated $12,000 in attributable revenue. Renewals in 45 days. Want a brief on how a small upgrade could lift those numbers?
Nice. That feels like a conversation starter, not an invoice, right?
Right, but add one line to protect both sides. If you're considering scope or price changes, we'll prepare a short amendment for your review. That signals clarity and prevents surprises later. Totally. We soft test messaging like that and only push pricing language after a human approves the draft. The automation does heavy lifting, flags, drafts, and sends first touches. Humans do the final personalize and approve step.
Let's dig into that audit you mentioned. What shows up in a one-page ROI brief? I want the listener to be able to set this up fast.
Keep it tight. 3 sections. 1, what we promised. 2, what we delivered, a couple of metrics. 3, outcome impact, phrased as observed or estimated to avoid guarantees. Example, lead volume plus 24%, conversion plus 2.3%, estimated revenue impact $18,000. That's your opener for renewal. And legal tweak. Use observed and estimated, never guaranteed. Also, if the renewal includes any change to price, term, or deliverables, require a named approver and an approval checkbox before the client signs. That single step saves a ton of trouble.
Good. Now, workflow. Automation triggers at 60 days, generates the draft brief and initial email. Then at 45 days, we send the personalized opener. If the client clicks or replies, we escalate to a human to run the conversation. If not, a different angle goes out, maybe social proof or a short case highlight. Short sequences, small nudges.
Exactly. Side note, social proof matters. A 1-paragraph client story increases replies. Not a whole blog, just Client X upgraded and saw 30% more trial signups in 60 days. Slip that into step 2 and you prime decision makers.
Hold up. Small friction moment here. You said automated signature in some setups. I'm not sure I buy fully automatic signatures when pricing or scope change. That's risky. We need a worked rule. What stays automatic and what needs human approval. Fair point. I hear you. My rule of thumb, keep renewals under a small threshold automated, like renewals that don't change price or scope. Anything that increases price or alters deliverables goes to a human approval queue. So yes, gate pricing edits. Agreed?
Agreed. And add an explicit terms changed checkbox on the client-facing document so clients see a short, plain English summary of what's different. That preserves consent and reduces disputes.
That little debate is exactly the model. Automation handles scale, humans handle judgment. Now metrics. What should teams watch daily or weekly so they can tune the system?
Start with renewal rate and time to renew. Add ARPA and response rates to each outreach step. If opens are good but replies are low, tweak the subject line and the first metric you mention. And run a short A/B, numbers first versus story first. Measure booked calls, not just opens. Also track any flagged contract edits and how long they sit in approval. If approval queues backlog, you'll create friction that kills renewals. That's a process metric worth watching weekly.
Partners listening, you'll need an honest talk track. Try this. We set up a repeatable renewal engine, automated monitoring, brief value reports, personalized outreach, and legal safe templates. It helps you keep revenue predictable without replacing your client relationships. Short and truthful.
I tack on, we build the pipeline, you keep the relationships. It makes the handoff clear and keeps the human in the loop. And always follow with, major changes route to a human reviewer. That line keeps trust intact and prevents surprises for clients and providers alike.
All right, final takeaway. Combine automated date triggers and draft briefs with a short human review step, personalized outreach, and a legal approval gate for any changes. Do that, and renewals stop being guesswork and start driving predictable revenue. Thanks for listening to Marblism Partner Network. If you want the renewal engine blueprint, sample outreach templates, and a checklist for legal approval gates, use the affiliate link in the show notes to get everything ready to set up this week. Marblism, where your AI agents do the office work, so you can do the customer work.